All right, welcome back to Fix RC. We're here in Wreck RC Garage, but of course, um, we have the infraction on the bench today. I need to check the front diff. She's a little, the cup is a little loose. Not really sure why. Um, I have not serviced it. At least I've serviced the rear and the center, but I have not serviced the front. So that's what we're going to get into today. And unfortunately, Ken is not here today. So let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. So we are going to remove the front splitter and the body mount. So let's get it. And I believe we're going to be working with a 2mm. All right, taking out the body mount post. All right, so what I took off before is going to be the front of the infraction where the bumper is. Not really sure. I've never taken the front apart yet, so this is a new one for me. It looks like these screws is here as well. Like I said, not sure, never done this before. All right, one more screw down here. All right, taking off the front support, 2.5 mil. All right, looks like we've got some leakage out from the diff housing. Right in here. So I believe we might have blown a diff in the front. I'll have to rebuild if we can. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just take off the front anti-roll bar. Looks like we're gonna have 2 grub screws. One here, one here. And they are going to be a 1.5 mil. All right, diff cover gonna be 2.5 mil here, and then we've got 2 screws down here. We got the 2 screws down here as well. And they are 2.5. And now the front should come out. Diff cover should come right off. Doesn't look blown, but it's quite greasy in there. I don't know if it's just because of the overheating, possibly diffing out. Don't know. Let's pull her out and see. All right, looks like I didn't need to take off that front, but took out those two anyway. Now I'm about to take off the shock pins. The front diff out. All right, shocks up and out of the way. Let's get the diff out and see. All right, let's check out how she looks. I always use hand tools when it comes to diffs and these small screws. Just be safe. That's why. Looks dirty. We'll change it out. Not exactly sure what the factory is, but alright, got everything back in, and now she is ready to go for the front. Now I just noticed that the center is moving quite a bit. So next we are going to take apart the center, figure out what's wrong. Let me go ahead and put this back together, put the front back, and then we will start on the center. Got a little something extra, guys. This just came in yesterday, and already done some modifications to it. Changed out the shocks, put on some different, added some fabricated plates to it so I can move the shocks where I needed to. But it will be getting a brushless system at some point. But actually quite happy with it so far. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Not shabby at all. These are the fabricated pieces that I made in here to mount the shocks in various locations out of an aluminum chassis that I had. But yeah, these are actually axial shocks that I took off of my SCX-10. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. But yeah, she's gonna be getting lots of upgrades, lots.